Finding a 7-seat family car isn't easy. In fact, most times you'll just get results for minibuses or even vans. And while those give you the space that you're looking for, they're just not as practical or as nice. And you shouldn't need to sacrifice that. Thankfully, you don't. Kia have brought out the new Kia Sorento for 2025, and I think this will be the best family car of the year. It's very luxurious inside, gives you loads of tech as standard. Of course, it's very safe and it's sensibly priced. So here's what I think will make this genuinely stand out in the 7-seater market. Now, the new Sorento shares the same design as the Kia EV9, which was the brand's first fully electric 7-seater car. You can see these sharp LEDs here at either side create a defined edge and really emphasise the size of this car. This gloss black grille here is very smart, but my favourite thing is this Kia badge here, which is very classy, modern and elegant, just like their whole range of cars nowadays. The rear of the cars had a redesign as well, mostly with these new LED lights, but this spoiler is very clever in that it hides the wiper blade under there for a more clean look down the back. And on this Kia Sorento 4, it does have a power tailgate. Now, as a large family SUV, you'd expect to get a lot of room in here, and you do, sometimes. With all the seats folded down, you get just under 2,000 litres of space, which is huge. Bringing the middle row of seats up, you're still left with 809 litres. As soon as you bring these third row of seats up though, it really narrows it down to just 175 litres, which is quite small but enough for a few bags. However, there is plenty of space inside for passengers. In the middle row here, you can see there's plenty of legroom and more than enough headroom. The seats are slightly reclined and well cushioned. There's ISOFIX on the two outer seats here, and they also get their own cup holders in the door. And for easy access into the rear, you can simply press this button to flip the seats forward. Obviously these seats are designed for small kids. There is ISOFIX points in these very rear seats as well, and there is charging ports back here. Plus I've got my own air conditioning controls, so I'm quite happy with that. But this makes me wonder, do you prioritise having 7 seats over more space in the back? Let me know in the comments down below. And up front is just simply stunning. You've got a nice clear digital display behind the steering wheel, and you've got this massive 12.1 inch touchscreen display that has Android Auto and Apple CarPlay wireless, plus voice commands as standard. You'll also be pleased to know that every row of seats in here has their own USB charge points, so there's no more fighting over chargers. And other handy features include quiet mode, which will mute the rear speakers so that any sleeping kids in the back don't get woke up by the music. And everything is just a really high quality finish. This steering wheel feels great. We've got nice designs in the door here. The dashboard's just so sleek and elegant. They've managed to keep things affordable without making it look cheap and nasty. You have some touch sensitive buttons for your climate controls here, but it's not all done from the main screen, so it's still almost as good as physical buttons. The Sorento 4 actually has fingerprint recognition as well, which is handy if you share this car with your partner. You can set this up to have your unique driving positions and settings every time you scan your finger there. And lane keep assist keeps you in line when the kids are fighting in the back and really distracting you. This is the Kia Sorento plug-in hybrid with a 1.6 litre petrol engine, 248 brake horsepower and a 0 to 60 time of 8.8 seconds, if that even matters in a family SUV. What you will appreciate is the fuel efficiency. Because of that electric motor helping the petrol engine, Kia actually say this can get 179 miles per gallon combined. Now that is a crazy number. In reality, it probably translates to around 80 miles per gallon, which is still a mighty impressive number. And in my not so gentle testing, I have been getting around 40. So with a bit more consideration to your driving, I think you will get quite high, and that will obviously save you time and a lot of money than having to visit fuel stations all the time. The drive itself is actually very smooth, quiet and overall quite relaxing. These seats are super comfortable and they have balloons inside them that inflate, that just provide wonderful lumbar support, but also with your various drive modes here, when you change it to sport, the side bolsters inflate and just really hold you in for a bit more dynamic driving. But they're also great if you just feel like you need a little hug. Although this car is physically big, it doesn't feel huge. I mean, driving along narrow country roads here, It's totally fine. I don't feel nervous about it. If an oncoming car passes, there's plenty of room there. I don't sweat and try and breathe in. It's totally fine. And obviously it's heavy, but because you've got that electric motor helping the engine, it doesn't feel like it's struggling at all, which is fantastic. Overall, it is just a really, really pleasant drive. It's comfortable, very efficient, quiet inside. It's got everything going for it, really. And of course, we know to keep little ones entertained, you need to take them on big adventures. Every Sorento comes standard with all-wheel drive with terrain select. So even if it's muddy, sandy, snowy, wherever you're going, there's no need to cancel those trips anymore and get everyone upset. This car will probably get you there. So that's all great. There's endless entertainment for the kids, a seemingly unlimited fuel tank, and convenience features you didn't know you needed until now. But how much does all of that cost you? Well, Kia know that large families with a lot of kids, need money for the kids and don't have a lot of money left over for things like this. So they've tried to keep it as affordable as possible. And the Kia Sorento starts from just over £42,000, with this top of the range model coming in at just over 55,000. Now I'm not saying they're cheap figures because I know they're not, but compared to other cars, minivans and buses, then actually you get a lot more for your money. So let me know in the comments down below if you think that this is a great car for families or if it's just got far too much stuff more than you need in it. Personally, I think it's great. It has everything you need, maybe a bit more, but for the money, you're getting a lot there, and I think you'll find it all very useful. I hope you found this video useful, and if so, please like and subscribe to my channel for more car reviews like this, and I'll see you soon in the next video. Thanks for watching.